If you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Joy, I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
America, America, from sea to shining sea.
Sunny Hostin is back in the middle of another major controversy, but this time, it's more than just another TV debate. Carrie Underwood has reportedly filed an $800 million defamation lawsuit against The View, turning the story into a courtroom battle. The country music superstar is now facing off against one of television's most talked about daytime shows. The drama began after Carrie announced she would perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, a decision that quickly sparked backlash across social media and news outlets. On The View, Sunny Hostin strongly criticized Carrie's choice, making it one of the show's biggest talking points. Her comments drew plenty of attention and fueled even more debate online. Instead of responding publicly, Carrie reportedly took legal action. Now, with an $800 million lawsuit making headlines, the controversy has reached a whole new level.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
The lawsuit quickly grabbed headlines, with media outlets rushing to cover the story. Then Joe Rogan weighed in, delivering a sharp critique of The View and its hosts. He described the show as driven by outrage and sensationalism, and his comments quickly spread across social media, drawing strong reactions from both supporters and critics. At the same time, Sunny Hostin's earlier remarks were being widely shared online, with viewers debating her tone and words. Critics argued the show often shuts down opposing viewpoints, while others defended the host's right to express their opinions. Meanwhile, many fans rallied behind Carrie Underwood, saying she should be free to perform without facing personal attacks. Country singer John Rich also voiced his support for Carrie, praising the way she handled the controversy while criticizing The View. His comments added even more attention to a story that was already dominating headlines.
I think art is art, and you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
I think Sunny's dumb. Is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out.
Joe Rogan's comments spread quickly across social media, where many supporters of Carrie Underwood shared them and praised his criticism of The View. He later doubled down, questioning the show's message of tolerance while arguing that it reacts harshly to people with different opinions. His remarks sparked plenty of debate online, with fans and critics weighing in from both sides. As the story continued to grow, legal analysts also began discussing the reported lawsuit and what it could mean if the case moved forward. Some speculated that a legal fight could put added pressure on ABC and The View, especially if internal communications became part of the proceedings. The controversy only fueled more public interest, keeping the story in the spotlight.
Everyone had something to say, but no one said, "Oh, well, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?"
Yeah.
Because it involves so many other things, and I think that it is a matter of how we treat ourselves.
But I get people think things are funny because they don't think about the person they're making fun of. You and I are both guilty of doing that.
Of course.
At the same time, social media filled with side-by-side clips comparing Carrie's calm reaction with Sunny's passionate comments, turning the contrast into one of the week's biggest online debates. Memes quickly followed, with many users sharing jokes and captions that highlighted the difference in tone between the two. The discussion continued to grow, bringing even more attention to The View and the reported lawsuit. Reports also claimed ABC executives were closely watching the situation as the controversy gained momentum. Then Joe Rogan addressed the story again on his podcast, once more criticizing the show's approach to handling disagreements. His latest comments kept the conversation going and added even more attention to an already heated debate.
I saw you on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who Sunny Hostin was. I actually still really don't know. So I wasn't expecting necessarily for her to kind of try to ambush me in that way and attack my character in that way.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a rabies-infested henhouse.
Joe Rogan argued that The View often criticizes guests instead of having real debates, and his comments quickly spread across both political and entertainment circles. Many supporters agreed with his view, while others defended the show's approach, keeping the discussion active online. As the debate continued, the focus increasingly shifted toward the reported lawsuit and the public reaction surrounding it. Meanwhile, Carrie Underwood stayed quiet in public, letting the story unfold while continuing with her music and performances. Many fans praised her for avoiding public arguments, saying her calm response spoke for itself. Supporters filled social media with encouraging messages, viewing her as someone who chose composure instead of confrontation.
Like, wow, we have a brilliant mind that is examining these really corrupt and goofy systems and bringing in a bunch of psychopath wizards.
The controversy grew even bigger after Joy Behar revisited the topic on The View, questioning Carrie Underwood's decision to perform and whether it truly represented unity. Her comments quickly spread across social media, where clips from the episode sparked another wave of debate. Some viewers agreed with her perspective, while many others defended Carrie, arguing that no one should question her patriotism over a performance. Throughout it all, Carrie stayed quiet in public, continuing to focus on her career. Supporters praised her calm approach, saying her silence and composure spoke louder than the ongoing arguments.
Do spa day.
I'm not even going to tell you what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm not telling. No, I'm not telling. I'm not telling. No, because it was always in the books. Who knew this was going to be the day that it shows? Because it's also a very interesting day, right? The 21st.
It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you can choose to celebrate it how you want. You can honor MLK.
I'm going to honor him and at the
And
spa.
get a spa
At the spa.
treatment.
Well, as long as it's a free country and it holds,
Yes.
I would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment.
Well, yeah. You know, but it's up to us to make sure that doesn't start to change.
Yes.
Right.
You know,
Well,
that's
we're trying.
Well, we're trying, yes. And it's important not to forget that we have that right. It is up to us.
Yeah.
Now, there are other people performing too, and I don't really even want to bring it up.
Joe Rogan hinted that he would cover the controversy again on a future episode, saying he wanted to discuss the reported lawsuit, mainstream talk shows, and what he described as outrage-driven media. As attention on The View continued to grow, reports claimed ABC was debating how to respond publicly. Some reports suggested executives were considering ways to ease the controversy, while others worried that any public statement could be interpreted in different ways. Meanwhile, Sunny Hostin kept a lower profile online, while Joy Behar continued addressing the topic, keeping the debate alive and drawing more reactions from viewers.
You're not really making the world a better place.
Right.
You're just allowing these financial institutions to enact control over corporations. And it's a really shifty, weird way they're doing it by making it seem like they're trying to make the world a better, more equal place.
As the controversy grew, reports claimed ABC faced increasing pressure over how to respond. Some speculation suggested the network was reviewing past episodes while preparing for the possibility of a lengthy legal battle. Carrie Underwood's legal team also released a public statement, accusing The View of damaging her reputation and arguing that the reported lawsuit was about more than a single on-air exchange. The story quickly took over social media, where supporters shared hashtags backing Carrie and debated the controversy from every angle. Soon after, Joe Rogan announced he would revisit the topic in another segment, keeping the story in the spotlight.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right. Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right. Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy. We love it.
They're talking about you as such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just.
Joe Rogan argued that the controversy went beyond Carrie Underwood, saying it reflected a broader debate about how public figures are treated in the media. During the discussion, he reviewed clips, shared his opinions, and criticized what he described as an outrage-driven media culture. His comments quickly gained attention online, with many supporters praising his views while others strongly disagreed. The segment added even more momentum to a story that was already generating widespread discussion.
Well, their audience is not really their audience. Their audience is a group of people they bring in to watch television shows. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen audiences before for TV shows, but a lot of them are paid. They're paid to be there.
Joy Behar also responded to the controversy, calling the reported lawsuit exaggerated, a remark that quickly sparked more online debate. As reactions poured in, public figures and commentators weighed in from both sides. Some defended The View's right to criticize public figures, while others argued that public commentator can still have consequences. Meanwhile, Carrie Underwood addressed the public in her own way, thanking fans during a performance and saying that music is meant to bring people together. The moment was widely shared and praised by many supporters. At the same time, reports claimed ABC continued preparing for the growing controversy as questions about the show's future remained. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.